But I always do kind of want to talk about the natural law, consequences of our actions, because I can see how I have been in a number of scenarios where I just feels like an angel comes and protects me, or like gives me wings to like fly me away, or I mean, there's just been a lot of scenarios where I have been heavenly protected, like a lot of scenarios, both driving, health wise. I mean, I've been in almost accidents. You know what I'm saying? It's been almost accidents that I don't know how my car didn't flip, right? And there was another accident where I ended up hitting somebody, sort of flipping around, what was not my fault, and hitting them head on, and I wasn't injured, and I'm never injured. I've never even like sprained or sore from these scenarios. And there's a couple of times on the river, where I happened to be sort of trained in river safety at camp in my youth, so I knew that what was coming was dangerous, and I ended up getting flipped out of the boat, but then miraculously just kind of like flew back into the boat anyway. So I'm just like, there's just been a lot of scenarios in my life where maybe I haven't been like the most thrill-seeking person to really test the limits, but there's definitely been a lot of other scenarios where I can tell that angels come down and they either they carry me to safety, and my health has remained, I heal very fast. My health has remained, there's still nothing wrong with me, I overcome, I heal very fast. I overcome. So anyway, so I want to talk about the fact that I do believe that people that even get hurt, it's because they have it's their natural law consequence. And it's not necessarily anything to like hold against people to like know it, but it's for people to recognize that's like, if you do something bad, like something is going to happen to you that you can't escape. It's not about going to jail or law enforcement, because even they will say, I read somewhere, they will say that going to jail isn't actually supposed to be for your punishment, it's just for your custody. So it's like, so then what's the punishment? It's some natural law punishment that's going to catch up with you eventually. Anyway, so I'm looking at people around me and looking at them and being like, I feel like God could have given you wings, like, I feel like God could have given you wings, there's just never any guarantee that even if you get in an accident that you're gonna be hurt.